Hello and welcome to today's English Studies class. I'll be your teacher and I'm Jessica Summer. Our focus today will be on morphemes. Morphemes. What we are looking at under morphemes today, we first of all look at the introduction to morphemes, what a morpheme is and what it is made up of. 2. We move to the types of morphemes and then the various parts in which it is grouped. And 3. The application of morphemes. And finally, look at some questions under morphemes. Now, what is a morpheme? What is meant by morpheme? A morpheme is the smallest grammatical unit which has meaning and recurs. A morpheme is not identical to a word. The main difference between them is that a morpheme sometimes does not stand alone, but a word, by definition, always stands alone. A word may be a morpheme, but a morpheme may not be a word. Example: an unfaithful man is difficult to please. Taking the word unfaithful from the example above, we can see that there are 3 morphemes present. That is un plus faith plus full. We can identify morphemes by using 3 criteria. 1. It is a word or part of a word that has meaning. A morpheme cannot be divided into smaller meaningful parts without meaningless remainders. 3. It recurs in different word environments with relatively stable meaning. Examples: in English, the word stop cannot be broken into further units, so it's a morpheme. In the same way, the following can be considered morphemes: cut, cat, it, work, if and to, table, etc. Morphemes are grouped into the following types. We have free morphemes, bound morphemes, full and empty morphemes, prefix and suffix, noun morphemes, base or root morphemes. Now we are just going to focus on the 2 basic types of morphemes, which are the free and then the bound morphemes. Now, taking the free morpheme, it is a morpheme that can stand on its own to generate meaning and is equal to a word. Every free morpheme is a word. Types of free morphemes. Free morphemes are divided into 2 types, that is the lexical and then the grammatical morpheme. The lexical tells us something about the world. It is made up of nouns, verbs, and others. Examples of these morphemes are man, pizza, run, happy, and the like. The grammatical morpheme, on the other hand, plays a role in grammar. That is, with the pronouns, the conjunctions, the prepositions, and etc. Examples are the words there, in, but, to. Now to the bound morphemes. They are morphemes that cannot stand on their own unless attached to a free morpheme. Example: the word friendly is made up of friend plus ly. We can see from the above that the friend is the free morpheme and the ly is the bound morpheme. Another example is weekend, which is made up of the free morpheme week and the bound morpheme em. Bound morphemes are also divided into 2 types. One is the derivational morphemes. These are morphemes that are attached to bases either to change or maintain their meaning or class. They are normally referred to as class changing or class maintaining bound morphemes. An example, the word teach, which is a verb, plus the bound morpheme er, making teacher. Now it is noticed here that the word has been changed. The class of the word has been changed to noun. And so we can say that er is a derivational bound morpheme that changes class. There are others too. Now we try bringing out some examples by ourselves. Next bound morpheme is the inflectional morpheme. They are morphemes that are attached to bases to give them grammatical information. Some books call them grammatical morphemes. They give words the following sense of meaning: plural markers, possession, verbs, tense, and a concord. Example, boy to boys, giving the word boy a plural mark. Girl, girls, girl with an apostrophe s, showing possession. Now, identifying the number of morphemes in a given word. In English, the word stopped is composed of two morphemes: stop plus past tense marker, that is stop plus ed. Thus, the word stopped is having two morphemes. In the same vein, the word walked is composed of two morphemes, that is walk plus past tense marker with ed. Similarly, we have other verbs that also give the same kind of effect. So from the discussion above, we can confidently say that verbs in the simple present tense have two morphemes. Application of morphemes. Morphemes are important for phonics in both reading and spelling, as well as in vocabulary and comprehension. Now we try our hands on the following questions and then try to answer them. Thanks for watching.